Hello T3 Arena, this is LazyCast. The new update is happening tomorrow on the 17th of November. There will be lots of amazing new changes, and today we'll be talking about balance changes. Let's get right into it. First off, buffs. Christina, Gloria, Scotty, and Mark are getting a buff. Christina's total HP will increase by 500. During Arena News, we mentioned that the 500 buff would be a shield. But with further testing, we decided to change it into a buff to HP instead of shield. This buff will make Christina a more viable option in close-range combats. Gloria is also getting a buff. Her total HP will increase by 200 and her shield remains unchanged. Since Gloria's main weapon is a double-barreled shotgun, an HP buff will also make her slightly more viable in closer range fights. Scotty's HP will increase by 300 and her shield remains unchanged. This is interesting because Scotty is a mid-range damage hero. You may now find her even more fun in free-for-all. Mark is also getting a slight buff. His passive ability will now restore HP at a constant rate of 500 per second. Before this update, it starts at 100 and goes up to 800 per second. You can test and see how this slight change will impact his gameplay. And also Victor. Victor's first ultimate MGP will get a buff. His ultimate will now deal the exact same damage within the whole radius, and the previous damage falloff will be removed. Next up, the nerfs. Both Fort and Gatlin are getting a nerf. Fort's weapon damage will be reduced by 20%. It was actually difficult to find the right balance change for Fort because his positioning as a Vanguard hero is different from the other Vanguards. He does need to deal more damage to become a viable option, but feedback from the community has been that his damage is too high. However, we need to strike a balance and not nerf him to the ground. We feel like 20% is just about right and would like to see what you think. Gatlin will also be nerfed. Her damage under overcharged states will be reduced by 40. Her ultimate ability, Force Field, will also require a longer period to charge. Previously, it took 5,000 energy to unleash, now it takes 700. This nerf means that she will deal less damage, and it will also be more difficult for her to shield herself up from flanks. So after the update, you'll find it easier to counter her with flanks. Finally, Victor. Victor's second ult ramming speed will be nerfed. When enemies got hit by ramming speed and fall, they'll receive a damage. Now, this falling damage will be reduced by 400, meaning he'll be a bit less annoying when he goes berserk. This update is happening tomorrow on the 17th of November. We take a careful approach to balance changes, so it could take some time for us to confirm these changes. We used to do quick balance changes back in early access, but it didn't go well. It was Johnny Jet that were nerfed to the ground right after getting feedback from the community, but it went a bit too far. So moving forward, we'll take some time to test the changes before they go live. Now, what's your favorite part of this update? Drop a comment below and let us know. We are T3 Arena,